can I say? Hey, this is, that's right. Something really brand new. I said this was an unveiling. This was a surprise, and I just can't believe. I couldn't find this for a week, and I was like, I can't find it. And they're looking, no, it's here. And I couldn't believe that it actually was in here this way and not the other way of coming in through Thingburg. But anyways, you'll see what I'm talking about. You can see that they've actually improved this, and you'll see some other places where they've done that, and it's just really incredible. But you can see that they've added in that they put in the dump, so it's kind of like, I shouldn't say finished, but it's really much more finishing, This is something that came in from Ulta, one of the neatest things. And you'll see it. I'm giving you a little bit of just a little tease of it. And you can see that there's cars going in here and things like that. And you can go ahead and we're just going to get and jump across here. And you can see, let's go ahead and have a look on that. You can see that this is right in where Thingburg is, and you're coming in from Thingburg, and this is how you come in. But it's absolutely incredible. And there's also some other places that Ulta is really, really working an awful lot in this place, and it's just unbelievable how incredible that is. Now, there's something else that they've added, and if you want to look, you'll see it. You can see that see how when you go over that's how it kind of goes, and it's really, now different places do different little things, okay? So again, I just kind of want to give you a background of that. Last week I was here, and I was like, somebody mentioned going, it seems like you are making sure that you're not showing something, and I go, yeah, you're right. So I asked Polyhex, and they said, no, go for it, sure. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm stumped. Anyways, it's so incredible. But you can see that the dump looks really, really nice. And this is such an incredible way when you come in. And this is why a lot of people go, wow, I can't believe that everything's separated. It's going to be, it's not going to be as nice. Well, actually, what you're seeing is kind of a hint of what is going on both sides. I can't show the other side because I've been said to stay away from Thingburg, but what I'm trying to say is you see what I just shared with you, and it will give you an idea of what is available on here. You can see that, of course, there's Chops Burgers. Love that place. Place is incredible. But there's also something a little bit new here, and I'll just go ahead and share it with you. And you can see, oh, that's right, there is a door, and it's funny, I go through this and I do my testing, and I go, oh man, this will be easy, I can do this. And then when I go in with the camera, it's almost like there's a camera shyness, like, it's like I was running through everything like, oh man, this is easy, this is great, I'll be doing a great job for everybody. And when I go in, it's just like, I don't know, it's just like everything goes out the window. The same thing with the in Paw Bean Park. It was working just fine. I guess I should just turn on my recorder when I'm just practicing, because that's when I do everything right, But again, I'm just going to share with you what it looks like. Things are really coming in really nice. And actually that sign is actually working now, not here, but in your area. You can see that there's some new areas going on. I haven't really shown in there, but this is just incredible what's going on. Now we're going to go to Paw Bean Park. As you know, this is something that is really kind of nice. And this is, again, I went in this way, and I went right across, and of course I went right up there. But again, when I get shy, it goes, no, of course, I'm just going to embarrass the heck out of you, and that you're not able to do it. Try it again. It's like, what is it that as soon as I get on air, it's like, no, we're just going to mess with you. It's just crazy. But anyways, that's okay. But you can see, this is coming together. Again, it's not all there yet, but you can see how everything is kind of consistent with and it's just really kind of neat how everything is just looking so much better, closer and closer. I talked with Nober the other day, and there are some things that need to be done, I don't know, they're just working on stuff to get things put together. keep me in the dark on purpose, because I always say, oh, I just know he's going to slip up. Anyways, this is just beautiful. You can see the Moyas that are absolutely incredible. You can see again, if you look on the back, you'll see everything is going on there. You can see here, you can see how this also is having a little bit of a change. So again, these little details that are going on, and it's just absolutely incredible what is going on. And again, there's so much that is being hidden away, that you can be and say, well, hey, you know what, you're showing everything. Actually, no, there's so much. Okay, here we are over here. There is something that kind of keep it. You can see here, you see there, it goes in through there. Of course, the happy crab, or the cute crab, excuse me, and it goes in over here. But you can see the water features, and it's just unbelievable. Again, I felt like all thumbs today. At some point, I'll have the camera on. You see, this should be easy. No, of course it's not easy. I just mess up. But anyway, that's okay. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of get over there and say that we're going to, now we're going to go to another place. That's right. We're going to Ballyhoo Bluffs, okay? These things are, I absolutely adore. And again, there's so much of Ballyhoo Bluffs I can't share with you. But again, it's, there are areas that they say to stay away from. So when you do come in, you will see new areas that are just unbelievable. And you'll be going, what? I was in there all the time. I saw what I was showing, and it's like there was so much more. So I just hope that they release this thing here pretty soon. Again, a lot of stuff that needs to be done. Nomer is extraordinarily busy with projects, and there's something that needs to be done with Nomer. Nomer needs to be doing a couple of things, and so then that's the economy. But again, this is something that just there's an awful lot going on, but it's getting closer and warmer. That's what I'm being told, but I could be wrong, and I go back and actually, you know what, that wasn't so much. Anyways, really good stuff in there. That's going to be an incredible place for you when you go in that area, which I was just in. There's an awful lot of stuff there. So just, again, I was told, stay away. Let's go on there. Now you can see Mount Doodah, and that has been changed to, that's right, Mount Doodad. Okay. I am the dad of the game, and so it's a good story why. But again, I am the dad. That's one of my roles here, and that's what I am. So, anyways, just going over here, you can see that this is the areas that are kind of needing a little bit of work. They've just got a couple of areas that aren't done over in this area, and this is something that needs to be done. Alta's over. There's a lot of different things that they are doing, and it's unbelievable. Again, just beautiful. I just love this place. It's just absolutely gorgeous in how this thing works. Again, when I was doing my test run and going through here, I'm like, again, I should have just hit the record button, because it's like this one I kind of mess up just a little bit. But anyways, you can see that the sound effects and everything is just very, very nice on here. You can see that there is that thing that goes in that you can warp to it. It's right there, and it's kind of neat on that. This is you can pick that up, and then you can kind of go up, and actually it's way over on the other side where you need to plant that. But this really, to me, is just incredible how all the stuff is there. You can go through. And now I love this tunnel. This is just incredible how it's going through. So again, this is just something you can see now that this kind of, if you went in there first, you can see that it goes in, and it kind of, you can see right there, they do change just a little bit, but it's not as pronounced as the other places where I was at. Again, this is just, it used to be you had to jump on that log. Now you can just kind of just go. It's kind of nice. But anyways, this is, to me, there's just so much you can actually. And what's nice is that you're actually able, when I was doing, again, my practice run, again, that practice run needs to be my actual run because I do everything perfect, is that when you go through, you can actually go and run all the way across on the other side. And it's just really kind of neat how much you can move around. But anyways, we're going to go to another place. That's right. We're going to go back to Ballyhoo Bluffs because you know what? This is my favorite area, okay? It's just, and the thing is, it's Whatsit Woods. That's right. The Whatsit Woods is my favorite place. This is, that's by bar none, that is my favorite. And it's just so neat to go riding and just, here it is, go through there, and you go right over there. It's just very easy and intuitive where you're going. And you can see, I almost got it, but I didn't, okay? So anyways, you can see, that's right, fireflies. Whoops, I got hit a little bit. I mean, I did kind of slipped in there, but you can kind of go in there and there is this. This is really kind of neat because you can look at this as a skip shroom. You can see that there's a shadow. Now what's weird is that there are, and I'm sure you guys have seen it, that if you go at different times of the day or night, that shadow will be there sometimes, and then sometimes that shadow won't be there. So again, a lot of different things in here, a lot of things that are hidden, that you will look in here and you will go, my goodness, there was so much. And again, I've been asked not to show, and just go like that, okay? It's okay, but you'll see that. So anyways, I'm so happy that you got to see this. You know, we're going to go back one more time to the area that has been unveiled. Again, Alta did that part of going over to Thingburg and Yippee City, and I just want to kind of show it. There we go. We're going to go back. That's right, back to, come on, we're going back, that's right, to the dump, and then we're going to go back to, over to Yippee City, and you can go ahead and see it from this angle. This is, I mean, to me, as I said, this is what this whole thing is being about. You can see how the details and things are just looking so gorgeously. You're going to be seeing this throughout the whole thing, and this is what's so incredible. Again, thanks, bye.